Coast. From the 1996, the wonderful, amazing roller coaster road is protected by the UNESCO. That's been what we have on top of this road is World Heritage. Nurayev is not anymore the owner, but you want to know who is the owner of this island? Right? The owner of three things in Positano is the owner of a couple of hotels in Rome, Mr. Giovannius. It's quite rich. I'll have a look. They have created this rock. Those are a wonderful women. Wonderful. Want to know the name? Yes or no?
Yes.
Mother Nature. That's all. With the wind, with the rain, give this wonderful shape to this rock. This little island look properly on a swimming whale in the sea. No protected island, we have no inhabitant on top. It's forbidden to go by yourself on top of the island. Probably behind you, we just passed the first entrance for the God footpath. Don't worry, today we can see several different places with step. Every time you saw this step, it will take you up. Water bath, and then we can reuse it for the irrigation of the cattle. Okay? Good. On the right, in the middle of this mountain, you can see a village. This is the Nocelle village, the walnut village. Until the 1999, this village was reachable by walk. If you have a look on our left-hand side, where you see all the car parked, you can start to see steps carved in the mountain, all around the mountain, on the left, up. Okay? Because this one was the main road of connection with this village. But fortunately for us, 1999, they finished the main road of connection for this now. The poor inhabitant of Nocelle, they can go with a car. I'll be entering in Positano until we are allowed there. Positano, totally pedestrian area, no car, no scooter, no bicycle, just electrical cars are authorized to go up and down, down. And is there the biggest natural arch of the whole Amalfi Coast. Biggest one, 33 meters is the diameter of this arch. We used to call this point Monte Pertuso. Monte Pertuso, that's been the hole in the mountain. I told you this is the biggest one. On our right hand side you have the center of Positano. It's the place where you can see the ruin of the villa belonged to Claudio Liberto Positano, probably down below. On the right we have a bell tower. This is San Vito Bell Tower. That's been there in this town. We have two different patterns of festival. Santa Maria dell'Assunta, the main one, it's in August, 15th of August. Instead for San Vito, June, from 17 until the 19th of June. On the left hand side of the church, we have a red building. Can you see the red dark building? Of course you can. We have connection with fast boat, with hydrofoil. In case you don't want to do anymore the curve, the tournament, you can reach Positano and you can reach as well Amalfi with embarkation, fast boat from Sorrento. And if you have a look on the right now, Ligalli Island, by this side, with a little bit of imagination. Don't look like a sleeping woman on the water. You can see the head, you can see the body, the legs.
Where's the church? I'm missing it.
For the San Domenico light show from the first until 1 hour, 1 hour and a half to reach the upper part, but as well you can go back in Braiano, upper part, just 20 minutes. On the right we have the last side, the one that was just a fisherman village, now transformed touristical resort. Although the restaurant, bar, nightclub, and on the left we have another side of the city. And exactly from this point, my dear family, we are not anymore in Braiano, but we are in Furore, the pop art village. But about the village of Furore, my dear family, sorry, we can see a lot, because the village is not voted one of the most beautiful Italian park. Okay? Here we are. Here we are. Yes, the Madonna, the Virgin Mary, holding the bunch of flowers. Have a look. Have a look how perfectly done it is. Eh? You can see the head, the body, and have a look where dropped the flower, just where she holding it. Amazing. Yeah. Just the wind, the salty water, the rain, and create this rock that is shaking.
The Virgin Mary. Pretty safe, yeah.
Allora, my family, now I just want to explain you one more thing. This morning I told you, on the same bridge during the months of July is done one diving competition. You know, divers from all over the Europe came here to jump in the sea. Allora, just imagine 2 years ago we had the visit of Tania Cagnotto, you know, our gold medal at the Olympic Games. Mr. Carlo Botti must choose the better present, a villa. But the real reason why Mr. Carlo Botti chose exactly for this villa, because on the other side of Amalfi, we had the villa of another very famous Italian actress named Gina Lollobrigida. But Gina and Sofia, they had some argument, as we can use this word, who wanna be the queen of the Italian actors? Sofia said, no, I am. Gina said, no, I am. I am, right? The nice little temple. Have a look. Here we are. We can start to see St. Andrews. But again, have a look. How many lemon groves? So we have a look around there. You know already, two?
Elephant.
What are they?
Elephants.
Two elephants. Yes, two elephants kissing. Have a look. One and another one connected by the trunk. Very well done. Very, very, very well done. Two elephant kissing, connected by the trunk. The trunk, the arch, we used to call it as well the arch of love. Hello, my family. Have you ever heard about an Italian kind of chocolate called the bacio? Silver paper outside, chocolate steps. Part at the end of the steps over there collapsed it down 2 years ago for a terrible, terrible, terrible rainstorm that we had. You see the last part of the steps, totally collapsed it down. The steps now are tower. You can see all the external side of a here. Until the middle of this mountain, there is community of Ravello, the Sant'Anna Little Chapel on the left, up to the top, Torre dello Ziro. A writer, Mr. John Webster, probably by the story of the Queen Giovanna d'Aragona, decided to write down the noble Duchess of Amalfi. Yeah. Down below, this building full of arches, you know what it is? It's not a convent, but it's a monastery, sorry, it's a cemetery. This is the cemetery. In this case, it's not reachable by steps, but can you see? Just imagine, 1879, the Norwegian writer, Mr. Erik Ibsen, inside this place, composed the last part of Don's house, Casa di Paolo. Instead, 1 year later, Mr. Richard Wagner was the world stayed in this hotel, and then slowly sit on the back of a donkey, he reached Ravello. Mr. Wagner is very important for the history of Ravello. Just imagine if we have the Ravello Music Fest, we have to say thank you to Mr. Wagner. Mr. Wagner composed the second act of the Parsifal, described by Wagner. It's a peak of mountain. You have to use your imagination. Saracen's Tower, concerning Hotel Luna, this is the restaurant, will be open in the next month. Beach resort. You can see a little bit better Torre dello Ziro. Later on I'll show you the footpath, how to reach Torre dello Ziro from Pontone Village, that's going from the upper side of this mountain. You have to walk quite 1 hour. Allora, from this point, we are not anymore in Amalfi, but now we are in Atrani. Atrani, geographically talking, the smallest community of the entire Italy. Just imagine, 600 inhabitants. During the winter time, a mile square. But just imagine, until 1853, this town, Atrani, was part of Amalfi town. For internal problem, they decided to split the town into different parts, and now Atrani is the smallest community of the Italy. Church, Santa Maria Maddalena's church. Just imagine, properly, in this church, all the dogi were in crown, because during the Sea Republic time, we had no king. We had I dogi. And if you have a look on the right of the church, you can start to see the steps used by Mr. Wagner to reach the town of Ravello, for the Latin name of this mountain, Cimbroneum, translated Cimbrone. Not so far from the terrace, from the white spot on the right, you can see another whitewashed villa, super close to the mountain. This is La Rondinaia. This one was the house of the American journalist, Mr. Gore Vidal. Gore Vidal was the one that wrote the official biography of Stalin. Later on, when we reach Ravello side, I show you a couple of pictures of Mr. Gore Vidal. Okay? Now keep cruising, keep cruising, keep cruising, keep cruising. 007 that owned a villa here. I show you which one is. The next villa, the white, totally different by all the villas that we saw until now, was the house of 007 Roger Moore. Mr. Roger Moore owned this house for several different times. The house is divided into different sides. We have the building full of glass. This is the studio, plus the living room. On the other side we have the rooms, main sleeping room, down with the private beach resort, only for him. Next building is Villa Scarpariello, and a 5-star bed and breakfast. During the summertime, you can rent some of the apartment inside this wonderful 5-star bed and breakfast. My suggestion, in case you want to rent an apartment, you have to rent the one on the tower here, admiring the sea. In the summer, you wake up very late, 11:30. Instead to do a shower, just open the window, jump in the sea. You can, you can. Over this pond, you can see the terrace. Just imagine here we had Mr. Michael Schumacher during holiday on this side. Keep cruising, admiring the wonderful coast. How wonderful it is. In all the postcards they will send you from Ravello, you will see always a bell tower of one church and one pine tree, one umbrella tree. The postcard is exactly up to the top. Can you see the little church? Up to the top, up to the top. Can you see the little church behind this? Yellow front face of the church of Santa Trofimena. Behind the church, what we have the ruin of another maritime villas, always dated first centuries after Christ. In this place, in Minore, we have one of the best pastry shop of the coast, the second most important one. The first one is in Amalfi, it's called the Panza Pastry Shop, opened in the 1830, and isn't there. Instead here we have Basal de Riso, amazing cake. If you like the sweet, my dear family, try to come back here to taste some delight of Sal de Riso. Now you can recognize the difference by, the lemon groves, the vineyards. My family, the next village or the next final town is called Maiori. Oh, the ancient Roman name was Regina Maior, because here we have the biggest part of the river called Regina, and exactly from this point we can start to talk about modern town. You see the green nets in the middle of the mountain? This is a fortress or castle that is called the Toro Plano Castle. This one was the place where the rich inhabitants of Maiori together. This is a restaurant called Le Torri Normanne, the Norman Tower. In the summer, you can eat outside, you can eat on top of the tower. You can be the guardian of the tower. You can fill the bottles. I am the guardian. Or in the winter when it's round internal square. Le Torri Normanne. My family, now are we reaching the Pandora Cave. As I told you, Pandora Cave is another important part of the history of Amalfi. The original name is not Pandora but was Pennone. Pennone what is? It's the main tree of an sailboat. Okay? But we transform it in Pandora for the legend of Pandora. But the hope is the last thing to die for the inhabitant of Amalfi was the hope to never be discovered by the Saracens, because as soon the guardians start to sing the bell, leave the Amalfi Coast, they used to put treasure and jewel in this cave, because the cave is formed by two different caves. We have the biggest one that is called the Pandora, and then we have another internal one that is called the Sunrise Grotto. Fortunately for us, you must just swim to see how we see it. We enter in, have a look how big it is. This cave, at the very end, you can start to see the entrance for the Sunrise Cave. This cave goes for 400 meters more. And if you have a look behind you, you can start to see the wonderful emerald color. This color, we have it inside the Emerald Cave. Allora, those of you that are sitting in the back, if you want to look how emerald is the sea. Allora, first of all, you have to see the whole Ravello side. And as soon as you start to see Ravello side, up to the top of this mountain, you can see an horrible white building. Totally different by all the buildings that we have here. Modern building is the Opera House built by Oscar Niemeyer. I remember last year. Later on, as soon as we are very close to the Opera House, I'll try to explain you why Mr. Niemeyer created this Opera House in this way. It should be wonderful if it was not on this side of the coast. Because it's too modern. Have a look over there. Can you see? This is Ravello side. Can you see the white building? Over there. Allora, yes, that one. Mr. Niemeyer took the inspiration by two things. By Mr. Wagner first, because for him, this opera house should be the sleeping man, okay? We have one ear, one mouth, and as well, if you see it from the upper side, look like a mandolin, okay? You know? The little guitar that we used to play on field. As soon as we have the chance to see, our captain, Mr. Venturino, will stop the boat and will turn it. Slowly, because we have to see this side. Thank you. And the last things, before we get off by the boat, check all your personal belongings with you, okay? Don't leave anything here on board. If you missed the photo of the wonderful, amazing little town of Amalfi, you can shoot it now. Paradise. Cloister of Paradise, first of all, was the cemetery for the rich person, and probably by the Cloister of Paradise they can reach the little chapel of the crucifix that now is a museum. Instead, for the poor person, probably poor, they have to climb up the steps and they have to enter in the main body. When the Holy Coffin of St. Andrews finally arrived again here, they decided to build a crypt, and the point of connection beneath the two churches was probably the crypt. And this is the reason why we can start to see several different styles melted all together, because 700 years they passed several different styles. In the 19th century, for an earthquake reproduced in the same way, the same earthquake that destroyed the church, okay, the church for the rich. Then you can start to see 12 figures. These are the 12 apostles. And down below you can start to see using of two different colors. Try to find a church as this in Campania. It's quite hard. You must go in the northern side. You must go in Florence to find something like that. That means that we stole another piece from the Renaissance. We have Gothic arches. We have Arabian column, and probably at the entrance we have one splendid portal, one bronze door. In the world, we have only 3 doors as this one. One is here, one is in Ravello, and another one is in Sicily. Gulf of Naples. That's means that from now on we are not anymore on the Amalfi Coast, but exactly from now we are back again through the Napolitan coast.